Hello everyone and welcome back to RedHand Entertainment. My name is David and today we'll be checking out Agario. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about this game, so I'm not going to go too much into detail, but there will be a link in the description below to this game. And in short, you are a cell among other cells and you want to be the biggest cell of them all. So with that said, I'm going to run like a baby because I am a tiny little cell. But I promise my face will be everywhere soon. Wink, wink. So the reason I'm doing this video is because I kind of wanted to touch base with a couple of things. And the thing I want to touch base with, and you know what, it might be a little bit early for this, but I don't feel it's early because I'm really appreciative to exactly what has happened so far. And what that is everyone, whoa, okie dokie. Let's keep that moving this way. Everyone who has subscribed and liked and commented or submitted any type of emails or joined any of our social media pages, again, thank you very much, guys. That really means a lot, and that is awesome of you. I know this is a very young channel, and I want to see it grow, and I want it to grow to the point where I have a lot of fun playing games, and I want to play games that I enjoy playing, but most importantly, other people can enjoy with me. And I don't want to get eaten by the the burning pooper, so I'm going to keep it moving this way. LOL, go that way. I play games, you know, not particularly for myself, but I want to play games for everybody. And while I do enjoy every type of game, I want to know what other people like. Do you want to see more horror games? Is that something you want to see? You want to see horror games? Let me know what horror games you particularly would want to see. I would love to play anything that, you know, people recommend. There may be a horror game that's not really well played or has been well received. You know, let me know what it is. I want to check it out. There may be a game that is overplayed, but you still want to see, you know, me play and see how I do. Let me know what it is. Maybe you want to see me play an action game, an adventure game, RPG Maker games, you know, custom mod games. Let me know whatever they are, and I will definitely do my best to check them out. So that's the first thing I wanted to do is thank everybody who has subscribed, everyone who has liked, and everyone who basically has joined the social media pages and helping us grow. And it's a lot of help. So, dim ankles, dough, dim ankles, dough. Damn it. You, all my hard work. No, not really a lot of hard work at all. So with that, there will be a couple of links in the description below. Guys, check out the pages, you know, share us around if it's so much too much trouble, like the pages, you know, and anything that you want to recommend, please, you know, in any shape or form, submit it. And it might be overused and you know, said, but I want to communicate and answer every single message that I can. I am a very funny guy, and I have a very broad sense of humor, and my sense of humor is, Joe, no! You son of a mother. Oh, you must be son of somebody, obviously. So you know what? Moving on. Oh, this is a good spot. This is a bad spot. Already being chased by Nazis, if everyone. Um, you know, when you connect with us and if you ask us a question, we'll do our best to answer it. But when I say we'll do our best, I really mean that I want to answer every question that's possible. So if you submit a question through Gmail, I want to answer it. And if you want the question answered on a playthrough, definitely let us know what that question is, and we will answer it. Just try to keep the question tasteful because I don't want my goal is not to offend people. My goal is to connect with people. And while I have a very big sense of humor, I know that other people's sense of humor might not be as broad as mine, or might not be as broad as yours. So, with that said, if it's a tasteful question about gaming, or even a personal question about myself, or about Hill, you know, we will answer it to the best of our ability, and we'll definitely, you know, submit it. Speaking of that, there's a couple of quick shout outs I wanted to do in this video as well. One of them is to Wooksy, good friend of mine. He didn't push me to do this, I guess you could say, but he was definitely a cool dude who was like, hey, you know, you should get away from me. You know, you should do this. You're a funny dude. Why are you not doing this? And that's exactly what brings me here. you know, he kind of was like, hey, let's do this, you know, you should do this, and boom, here I am doing it, and I want to have fun with it. So again, Wooksy, thanks a lot for all the support and being the very first subscriber to the channel. It means a lot. Next person I want to thank is Naomi Ling. Naomi Ling is an awesome person who has done all of our artwork so far. You know, she didn't have to, but she did, and she went, I think, above and beyond. You can see some of her art right behind me. On the banner right there, whoop, whoop, RedHand Gamers. That is what we're all about, being RedHand Gamers. Playing games till our hands get red. Let's do it. It's also on the YouTube channel and on our social media. Any art that she has submitted so far, she has allowed us to use, and I want to thank you again, and you are an awesome person, and it means a lot. Next person I want to thank is War Queen Star. She's actually the one who submitted the very first question. She's a good friend of mine, and she's now a fan. She's a fan of gaming, and she's a fan of what I'm attempting to do here. She asked a question, and we answered it in the last video. We do have actually a lot of questions that people have asked, and we want to answer them all. So we're going to try to do one question per video. Pretty much one question per video. One question that we have gotten asked a couple of times already, and I'll answer that, is, and this is, you know, just because it's been asked by so many people, I'm not going to obviously say who asked it because there's no point. Where do we live? That seems to be a very curious question, and we live in New York City, particularly Queens area. I grew up in Brooklyn, and, you know, it might sound cliche, but when I was younger, gaming is all I had. And you know, a lot of people might say like, hey, you know, that's all I had. But I grew up in a very rough neighborhood. I didn't always live in Queens. I lived in East New York, and I was the kid who I was the nerd for liking video games. You know, how dare me like, you know, video games. So I'm about to get crushed here. Oh, that almost went really, really bad. Let's see if we can get this guy. Sorry, guys. Just an intense. He's gonna refuse, so we're gonna move away from him. You know, all I had was video games, and it was interesting times to just, you know, had nothing but video games. And when I got a little older, I started working. My very first job was for GameStop, and I got to meet many people who were into games, and I realized when I was growing up that I wasn't a nerd or immature. There are a lot of gamers out there. When you're growing up, you know, back in the 90s and stuff, this is the stigma that, you know, kind of used to come attached to gamers. You know, like, oh, you're a gamer, and that must mean that you're a loser in life and a nerd. And I never saw it that way, and I was very happy to meet other people, and I wasn't naive to the fact. I knew there were other gamers out there. You know, I knew that for a fact, but to meet them was really cool. And that's kind of what I want to happen here. I want to meet gamers, and I want to connect with a fan base of gamers who, you know, want to grow this as a community, and, you know, just have random questions answered and submitted, and just, again, have a lot of fun with that. So with all that said, you know, again, thanks guys a lot for that. Anyone who, you know, likes and subscribes to this page, and, you know, follows this is, you know, very awesome. And anything you have to ask, like I said, feel free to ask. You know, there's no harm in shooting a question. If you shoot it to our Gmail, like I said, it might be virtually impossible to answer every single question, but I honestly want to answer every single question, and it might not be inside of the channel, you know, during a video itself, but definitely want to answer and connect with all type of people. So if you ask a question, I will do my best to never ever ignore a question and make sure it's answered. And that is going to be one of my biggest things, to make sure that I connect with the fans and I connect with other gamers, because that's what this is all about. I play video games to have fun, and I want to connect with people who love video games, and that's what I really look forward to. So with all that said, just a couple of quick things. New videos will be coming out very, very soon. I'm going to try to keep, you know, a video per day, you know, and try to, you know, do different things. I love horror games. Horror games don't love me, but I'm going to be playing some horror games and having a lot of fun with that. But any recommendations, I'll gladly take. As said, just submit them into an email or on our social media, and we will play everything that can virtually be requested. If we could play it, we will do it. A couple of small other notes just for future reference. We will be going to Comic-Con this year in New York City, and that should be a lot of fun. I actually can't wait to connect with people, and I hope I connect with people and get to talk with them. And we're gonna have some awesome video, and we're gonna have some awesome pictures that we're gonna have up. And even though that's some time away, and we will remind everybody that we will be going to Comic-Con in upcoming videos, I can't wait for that. Now, what else is going to be happening? We are working on a little surprise for everybody, but it's going to come in the form of a contest. The contest rules are not obviously said yet, but when it gets closer, we will definitely highlight what the contest is going to be about and what the prize is going to be. I'm putting a lot of work into the prize. It's going to be a custom-made, thing by myself, and I hope when it's all made, everybody likes it. And there's possibly going to be 2 of them, not just one. So it's going to give 2 people a chance to win this prize. When the contest comes out, we'll elaborate on the rules. So follow our social media, follow this channel, follow our Twitter, and as it gets closer, there'll be pictures of what it's going to be and how you can win it. And that's going to be awesome. That we can give something back to the to the fans, even if it might just be a really goofy thing. I hope everyone enjoys it. So, with all that said, guys, like I said, I wanted to make a quick video, and hopefully it doesn't come off as too much rambling, but again, I'm very appreciative to all the fans that we already have, and growing fans that we will have. So, with that said, thank you all very much, and hopefully we'll hit the leaderboard, and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys on this game or on other games. But till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!